This is a presentation of Magnitude Sports.
Gets by and jams it down. Paul Olsen on the dunk.
Let me DeBoer the batter. She'll try a bunt. Pops away from Branty, runner to the plate, and scores. 1-0.
Ball will drop back to pass again. This one's over the middle and intercepted by Gunnar Broughton. At the 40, at the 30, at the 25, 20, and he has a man to beat. Cuts inside, 10-5, touchdown, Gunnar Broughton on the pick six. We'll send it over, but the Vikings will keep it alive. Duchero comes back on the attack and gets the kill.
Because it all comes down to today. Ground ball hucking to first base line, and it hit the bag and bounces away from Holzer into foul territory. Runner will try to score, throw to the plate. Upgrand scores. Everybody's safe. And a fortuitous bounce gets the Vikings a run. It's 2-0.
Paul Olsen for the alley-oop. Paul Olsen on the alley-oop. All right, welcome. We're live here at Kindred High School. Get ready for the junior varsity match between the Kindred Vikings and the Northern Cass Jaguars. Thanks so much for tuning in. Certainly appreciate it. I want to say thanks to all of our sponsors, including, let's just start that one over. We want to say thanks to our sponsors, including Kindred Storage, Superior Grain Equipment, Knickerbocker and Hickson, Mustang Seeds, the Kindred Area Community Foundation, Gotta Go Driving School in Fargo, Kindred Area Arts Partnership, Kindred Broadcast Boosters, as well as Kindred State Bank and MJ Nipstad Management Solutions, Kindred Booster Club, and Viking Homes. Just some of our many sponsors as we get ready for junior varsity volleyball. The varsity match coming up at the watch link for the varsity match, which is on our YouTube channel. We've also shared it on our Twitter page. Brad Anderson will step in to take over the varsity match for you, and I'll have the camera and the scoreboard on the varsity match for you as well. So we certainly appreciate Brad coming in today to help us out with the varsity match. And really, to be 100% honest with you, the only reason why I'm not doing the varsity match is because I've been trying to keep my voice kind of low-key the last week or so after doing so many games and recording so many commercials for sponsors. My voice kind of left me for a little bit there. I was kind of concerned earlier this week, but we are ready to go now here. And I'm just, as we normally do with our JV broadcast, we'll just do a generic broadcast here, as we're ready to go here in set one. Jaguars in the black with yellow trim, and they will get the first point. Net violation on Kindred. And the Jaguars strike first. Going back to serve here for the Northern Cass Jaguars is Jocelyn Austin. Try and say that 3 times fast. And that'll be a point for Kindred as we're knotted up at 1 apiece now, as Kindred will get the serve back. Going back to serve for the Vikings is Anna Fryer, number 10. And that serve will sail out of bounds to a point for the Jaguars, and it's 2-1. As the Northern Cass will get the set back. Coming up at about 7 o'clock tonight is the varsity matchup between Kindred and Northern Cass. And then at 7:30 approximately will be the Perham Yellow Jackets and Pequot Lakes Patriots. Jason Groth will have the solo call on that one, as his partner's a little bit out of commission at the moment, but he'll be back before you know it. So we have 3 people doing 3 games solo tonight, when usually it's a tag team effort. Another point for the Jaguars, 3-1. Now the near side corner judge will go up and talk to the official, and that conversation wraps up, and now the official will allow the serve here for the Jaguars. I believe that's Taylor Dixon on the serve for the Jaguars, and it was, as I get a better look at the jersey number. That one popped out of bounds, point Jaguars. It's 4-1. Once again, you're watching junior varsity high school volleyball action here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Certainly appreciate you tuning in. And the serve is up and over. Nice volley continuing here, and at the middle of the net, Tess Gelbert, 5'6" 8th grader, gets the kill, and that gives the Jaguars a 5-1 lead. In the C-team matchup, they went to Northern Cass, 2-1. Northern Cass picking up a 25-22 victory in set 1. Kindred come back in set 2, winning 25-13. The Jags would take set 3, 15-9. And now another, it's not an ace, but it's still a point. I hit the wrong button, my apologies. And now we have a timeout, so we'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Kindred Storage, built on the north side of the city of Kindred, provides secure and affordable storage. The units at Kindred Storage are new construction, isolated from water and snow, and are maintained year-round. The area is also well lit to ensure easy and safe access to your possessions day or night. Call 701-428-3121 for unit pricing and more information. You can find Kindred Storage located on the north side of the airport in Kindred. All right, we welcome you back here to Kindred High School as the Jaguars coming out of the Kindred timeout lead 6-1 here in set 1 of the junior varsity match. They'll set it over to the far pin. It's sent over. And the Jaguars will pop it back. Back set near side, and the kill goes out of bounds. The attack goes out of bounds on the swing by Brooklyn Sherrick. And it's another point for the Jaguars, and they take a 7-1 lead now here. Serve is over. Set and a battle for it at the net, and it's going to be a net violation on Kindred as the Jags will get another point. And it's now 8-1 in favor of Northern Cass here in set 1 of the junior varsity game. That one, did it hit the line? It did, according to that back line judge. And that's a point for the Vikings, and Kindred gets the serve back, trailing 8-2. Serve will go to the hands of Charlie McQuillan. And McQuillan sends a rainbow serve over. Jags set it up for the attack. Nice dig out. Juan, the dig out goes right back over the net. Jags will control it on the return. Set it up for the middle of the net attack, and it's blocked there by Kennedy Bacher. And the Jags get one closer, or the Vikings get one closer. It's 8-3. As McQuillan will continue on the serve. There's a set, another middle of the net attack. McQuillan will dig that one out. Now they'll bump it over. Free ball for the Jags. They'll set it up for another attack. This one from the far pin. And another net violation on Kindred. 9-3 as the serve goes back to Northern Cass. Once again, the C-team match. Northern Cass takes it 2-1, 25-22, 13-25, and 15-9 in the C-team match. Of course, about 7-8 months ago, North Dakota High School Activities Association releasing a newsletter indicating a rule change in C and JV volleyball matches, as that one will drop for a point for the Vikings. All matches go 3 sets regardless. Even if one team wins 2-0, you still play that third set. Third set is the first one to 15 or win by 2. And I went down and talked to one of the officials before we went on the air. And I was like, is this accurate? He's like, it is true. I was like, okay, are you indicating that we're not going by that rule in this game? And he's like, the coaches have agreed to do a 2-set, 3 if necessary. So that's how this one will shake out here today, as the Jags get another point, and it's 10-4. They'll get the serve back. Jordan Ganji, a 5'7" sophomore, will serve it up here for the Jaguars. That serve just sails over the line. Point Vikings. 10-5 as the lead's cut in half. Near pin attack goes over, and it is a... I didn't see the officials' hand signals. All I know for sure is that Kindred gets the point. 10-6. Jump service over, and it's down for an ace. That serve coming out of the hands of Jansen Jordheim, the 5'8" sophomore. And now the Vikings have pulled within 3 here in the first set. Another jump serve from Jordheim. This one controlled by the Jags. They'll push it over. Middle of the net, and it's a net violation on Kindred. 11-7 Jaguars. And this is Katie Evenson with the serve. 5'3" junior. And that one will sail out of bounds. Point Jags. 12-7. It's back to a 5-point advantage here as the serve will go back into the hands of Katie Evenson. Serve is over. Kindred will control it, and that one sails out of bounds. Point Jaguars on the attack. And now the Jags double up on the Vikings, 14-7. We added a game to our broadcast schedule this Thursday. We've actually added 2 games to our broadcast schedule. This Thursday will be in Breckenridge as the Cowgirls will host the Barnesville Trojans. We'll have the JV game for you at about 6 and the Varsity to follow at about 7:30. And that was official as of about 5:15 p.m. yesterday. Vikings will get the serve back as they get awarded the point. Serve will go into the hands of Kennedy Bacco. Of course, the Barnesville Trojans playing in Wadena tonight against the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines. We had tried to get out there, but didn't get any confirmation from the school saying that we could, so instead of 3 volleyball matches tonight, we'll just have 2 for you. One in Kindred, one in Perham. Vikings score back-to-back points as Bacco goes back to serve once again, and it's down to a 5-point advantage here for Northern Cass. Kindred trying to stick around here in the first set. And that will be a kill for the Jaguars. Give it to Hannah Anderson, the 5'8" junior. 15-9 as the Northern Cass Jaguars go up by 6. Once again, the varsity game, when this game's over, we'll shut down this stream. We'll start the new stream. The watch link for the varsity game is on our YouTube channel. You can go there and click on set reminder, and you'll get an email and or mobile alert when that game goes live, which will be about 15 minutes or so after the conclusion of this game. That tack goes into the net. It's a point for the Vikings, and it's 14-11.
Sorry,
my apologies. I must have not been paying attention there. It's actually 15-10. Vikings have the serve. And that one will go on to the graduation stage, and the Vikings will get point 11 as a result. Gracie Nelson, a 5'7" junior, serving it up. Now sending it over is Anna Fryer. Jags will set it up for an attack from the near pin. They'll follow the floor for a kill. Jocelyn Austin with the point, 16-11. McQuillan will make first contact on the serve from Northern Cass and send it way out of bounds, 17-11. Jocelyn Austin will continue on the serve here for the Jaguars. Not sure if there's a relation to the a long time ago. I think it had to have been like 4 or 5 years ago as a kill there, thanks to Brooklyn Sherrick. I was donating plasma at BioLife, and I believe potentially her older brother was sat down in the donation chair right next to me, and him and I talked. Of course, he played varsity basketball for the Jaguars prior to his graduation. And it's good to see that name on the roster again here for Northern Cass. I'm drawing a blank on his first name now. He also played football for the Jaguars. I can't recall from memory if he played baseball or not. He might have, but I know he played football and basketball for sure. It's 18-13, and the serve goes to Kindred, as I put the point to the wrong side last time. My apologies. And Charlie McQuillan, 5'6" junior, will serve it up. Middle of the net, and that one over it was not tipped by McQuillan. It goes out of bounds, or was it tipped by McQuillan? They're giving the point to the Jaguars, so. Nice volley going here. Hepke on the serve for the Jaguars. Was that tipped? I believe it was. Yes, it was. Point Jaguars, 20-13. They take a 7-point lead. And Ashley Pepke, a 5'7" sophomore, will serve it up for the second time here with her team leading by 7. McQuillan makes first contact, set to the near side for Sherrick. And a point for the Vikings. 20-14. This has kind of been the theme of set one. Vikings staying within that 3 to 7 point range the entire set, but they haven't really been able to close in much closer than that. And that one's pushed over there by Ellie Lucas, the sophomore for the Jags. McQuillan sends it back. Nice dig out on the attack there by Lucas, and now Kindred will return it, and it drops inside the back line. Jansen Jordheim with the kill. And the Vikings have pulled within 5. It's 20-15. Back on the serve is Ava Spellhog, the 5'4" sophomore. And that will be a little bit short. Serve will go back to the Jaguars, 21-15. Well, Kindred fans, I was talking with Jody Norstead of Midco Sports, and Casey Berner from that game against the Richland Colts. I can't confirm it, but I have a suspicion she's going to be a nominee for their extra credit play of the week. And if you don't remember which play I'm referring to, go to that game on our YouTube channel to the third set when Kindred was leading 2-1, and you'll know quickly which play I'm talking about. That serve will sail out of bounds. It's 23-15. The official quote, I can probably pull it up here if I tap a couple buttons on my phone. The official quote was, "Oh man, that's crazy." 22-16, it hits the tape as it comes over. And as a result, it became a really difficult ball to return, and the Jags will get the point. They lead 23-16 as Kindred takes their second timeout of the set, and we'll take a timeout with them. We're back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Small or large, Superior Grain Equipment has a storage solution for you. From top to bottom, we offer the industry's best bins and warranties to protect your products and your grain storage investment. Make the superior choice today with Superior Grain Equipment.
All right, we're still in set one here, but the Jaguars closing in on a victory here in set one. They're leading 23-16 right now here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. As Katie Evenson, the libero, will serve it over, and this one will fall short. Vikings will get the point, 23-17. Kennedy Bacco will have the serve. That serve sails over, and it's going to be an ace serve for Bacco. As the Jags unable to return it there, and 23-18. Once again, it's a 5-point deficit. And that's about where the Vikings have been floating at for this entire set, is that 5-point mark. That's blocked at the net. Nicely done there by Avery Bartles. Teaming up with her was Jansen Jordheim on the assist on that block, and 23-19, and the Vikings are knocking on the door. Hard comes over, kill from the 10-foot line there from number 10, Ellie Lucas. And now it is set point here for the Jags. Tip it over, and it will come back to the Vikings. McQuillan will touch it. Now the bump set back to McQuillan, pushes it over. Tipped at the net, it's a double touch. And the Vikings make it 24-20. So the Vikings have scored 2 on set point for the Jags, and we'll see if they can keep the rally going, though. It's a uncomfortable position here for Kindred, as the Jags will look to end it at any moment here. Kindred have to play perfect volleyball to tie this one up. That one will float out of bounds. Just barely, though. 24-21. Gracie Nelson, the 5'7" junior, will have the serve. That serve goes into the net, and that gives the Jags the win. They'll take the first set, 25-21. And we'll take a break, and we'll come back with set number 2 right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
The Kindred Area Community Foundation was established in 2005 as a permanent endowment fund managed by the North Dakota Community Foundation. Earnings from the fund are given as grants every year to nonprofit organizations or government entities that support the 5 communities of Davenport, Hickson, Leonard, Kindred, Walcott, all located within the Kindred School District boundaries. For instructions on how to register your organization and to apply for a grant, visit www.ndcf.net/kindred and click on the Apply tab.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Magnitude Sports would like to thank our broadcast team and partners for making this broadcast possible. Visit the homepage at msportsnet.com and click on our sponsor's logo to learn more about the products and services they can provide for you.
Magnitude Sports wishes to thank the team and broadcast boosters for the continued support of their favorite sports teams. Please patronize the businesses shown here when you have the opportunity to do so.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
All right, welcome back. Let's get ready for set number 2 here as the Jaguars take the first set, 25-21. Want to say hi to Peyton. Peyton, thanks for watching. I know she's tuned in to a handful of games over the last few weeks, and certainly appreciate you tuning in, Peyton. And feel free to chime in at any time. If I notice your comment, I will say hi to you. That's a promise. Thanks so much for watching. Jags will get the serve here to start set number 2. And the set to the far pin, and the kill is down for Sherrick. And the Vikings strike first in the second set. They lead 1-0. Once again, 25-21 the score in set 1 in favor of Northern Cass, as they take a 1-0 lead in the match. And the Vikings take a 1-0 lead here in the set. It is the best of 3, not a mandatory 3 in this particular case. That is Casey Fix with the kill there for the Jaguars. The 5'5" sophomore makes it 1-1. Ties the set up at a point apiece. And the Jags will not be able to dig that one out as Sherrick gets another kill. Now the Jags will try and go on the attack, but it was blocked at the net, and Sherrick, and give the assist to Avery Bartles, gets the block at the net, and it's 3-1 in favor of the Vikings. That one will sail out of bounds, and it's 3-2. Once again, Brad Anderson will bring you the play-by-play for the varsity match coming up here after the conclusion of the JV. I'll still be here. I'll be working the camera and scoreboard in the JV, or in the varsity match. But I'm going to save my voice and leave the microphone to the side. Let Brad do all the talking. And that one's powered through the blockers there for Brooklyn Sherrick. And it's another point for the Vikings, and Kindred leads 4-2 as they double up here on Northern Cass early in set 2. Going into serve for the Vikings is Ava Spellhog, the sophomore. And Spellhog's serve is over. And the set and the attack, and it's dug out there nicely by Tess Rohrbeck. And now Rohrbeck will send it over. And 2 touches, and Rohrbeck digs it out. Back over to the Jags there as Evenson makes first contact. Now from behind the 10-foot line, the attack is over. McQuillan on the second touch. Pushed over there, and it falls to the ground. And the point's going to go, net violation on Kindred, so the point's going to go to the Jaguars. I believe it was Avery Bartles who ran into the net, but I didn't see how many fingers the official put up. So that usually indicates the jersey number of the player who made the violation, but from my vantage point, I think it might have been Avery Bartles who went into the net. And speaking of going into the net, that's the case on that serve there, and the Vikings will get it back. They now lead 5-3. And that serve from Jordheim is over, and it's down for an ace. Jansen Jordheim, the sophomore, stands 5'8". Able to sail one over into the A category. And another tap down at the net there. And that was, I believe, Anna Fryer. Yes, number 10. No, check that. That was it might have been Cassidy Murphy, actually. I can't see if it was an 18 or a 10, but I can tell you that it's a point for the Vikings, and it's 7-3 now. We'll take a timeout and be back after this. The Jags lead 1-0 here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard, but the Vikings had the 4-point advantage as we come out of the timeout after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. All right, welcome back. Jaguars ready to go. Vikings still huddled up coming out of the Northern Cass timeout. Jaguars, after taking the first set, 25-21, trail by 3 now. Trail by 4, excuse me. 7-3 here as the Vikings have the serve and the lead. And yes, it was Cassidy Murphy who got that point right as they're going into the break. And there's another ace. But from my vantage point, the 8 looks like a 0, so it looks like number 10, but it's not. And the serve is over. Nice getting down low there to dig that serve out was awesome. Back set near side, pushed over with 2 hands there by Bartles. Now pushed over by 2 hands with the Jags. And now the set. Murphy on the attack, gets blocked at the net, and the point goes to the Jaguars. Abby Robinson, the 5'5" junior, one of the 2 on the block. I couldn't quite catch the jersey number, the second one. I believe it might have been. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong team roster. Taylor Dixon, and I believe the other one might have been Hannah Anderson. Eight to 5 now on that ace serve there out of the hands of Ellie Lucas. Ellie Lucas, a very tall freshman, stands 6 foot even. Or I'm sorry, a very tall sophomore, I meant to say. Stands 6 foot even. And Murphy gets it through the blockers for the kill. The serve goes back to Kindred, 9 to 5, as McQuillan will get the serve. One serve is over. Contact is made. The set for the near pin, and it's dug out there by the Vikings. Back to the Jags in 2 touches. Jags will go on the attack again, and that one over the fingertips of the potential blockers. Give the kill there to Hannah Anderson. And the Jaguars get the serve back now. It's 9 to 6, 6 to 9, however you want to look at it. And Katie Evenson will serve it up here for the Jaguars. And Evenson's serve is just over. Kindred will control it. McQuillan will send it back. Evenson digs it out. Here's the set. Near pin, sent over, and it will stay alive. Kindred needs to get it over on that touch, and they will not. It'll go into the books as a touch violation, and the Jaguars pull within 2. It's 9-7 as Katie Evenson will remain on the serve. Here, a 5'3" junior for the Jaguars. Both the Jaguars and the Vikings on the varsity level have had tremendous success over the last few years. Of course, you can add Central Cass to that mix of successful teams over the last 3 to 4 years as well. Of course, the Vikings and Jaguars, with their matchup here today, will be a rematch of the region championship from last year. 2 years ago, I believe it was Northern Cass and Central Cass in the region championship. If memory serves me correctly, I believe that may have been, I gave the point to the wrong side there. It's 11 to 7. There we go. I believe Central Cass, Northern Cass might have been the region championship matchup for the last 2 years in a row. And I think the Jaguars won it last year, and I believe the Squirrels won it the year prior to that, if memory serves me correctly. I remember calling that game on Jaguars TV a couple years ago when they, as a matter of fact, I did the entire tournament that year. And that was a fun tournament to be a part of. Blocked at the net, and the point will go to Kindred. Both Abby Ammerman and Brooklyn Sherrick in on the block. And the Jaguars will get the point. It's 12 to 8. I'm sorry, the Vikings will get the point. It's 12 to 8. I believe it's Tess Rohrbeck on the serve, and I think it was. Yes, it was. Now I got a jersey number confirmed. Here's the set, far side on the attack, through the blockers and down to the floor for the kill. Give that one to Jansen Jordheim, and the Vikings take a 13 to 8 lead. But yeah, even if I didn't quite get it right, here's an ace serve. Even if I didn't quite get it right on my memory trip down memory lane, both Kindred, Northern Cass, and Central Cass have been probably the top 3 teams in Region 1 for the past 3 to 4 years. Serve goes into the net. Jaguars get the point. It's 14-9. Of course, prior to that, Oak Grove was in the mix at that point in time, back to 4 or 5 years ago. And that attack will fall a little bit short. Jags will get the point, and they break into double digits, and now they trail by 4 as the serve will go into the hands of Jocelyn Austin, the 5'8" junior. And Austin with a standing serve from the middle of the service line, and now Kindred will go on the attack, and it's down for a kill, and who got the point? The Jags did. Apparently a net violation on Kindred. 14-11. Austin's high arcing serve is over. Here's the set, now the attack, it's over. Dug out by Austin, Jags will control it. Austin will send it over with 2 hands. The Vikings will control it. Set it up for the attack, far side, pin blocked at the net. Avery Butler, check that. Number 4, I believe that might be I don't have a number 4 on the JV roster for Northern Cass. It could possibly be. Is there a 1 in front of that 4 by chance? No, it could possibly be Allie Slinger, 5'7" senior, but I'm not 100% sure on that. If any Northern Cass fans watching know who number 4 is on the JV squad, comment on our YouTube chat, and I'll make sure to write it into my rosters here. But the only number 4 I have is Allie Slinger on the varsity. So we'll keep it here during the timeout, as after all the confusion of who that is, the score's 14-12. And the Jags have pulled within 2. So Austin will have a serve once again. Austin's serve is over. McClellan will dig it out. Here's the set and the attack from the far side over. Jags control it. Sent back over, and the Vikings will send over a free ball. Evenson, now the set near side on the attack through the blockers to the floor. The kill goes to Ellie Lucas. And all of a sudden, we're tied up at 14. At one point, the Vikings led 14-9. And the Jags have recovered from that deficit. Now they're looking to take the lead. Evenson on the dig out. Here's the set. And that tap falls a little bit short. Casey Fix on the attempted kill, and point will go to the Vikings, and it's 15-14 now as Kindred retakes the 1-point lead as Abby Ammerman, the 5'10" sophomore, sends a serve from the middle of the service line. Dug out by Evenson, now the set in the attack. Blocked and kept alive momentarily until the lift is called, and it's a point for the Vikings, and it's back to a 2-point lead for Kindred. Another block at the net. Nicely done. This time it was the combo of Jansen Jordheim and Kennedy Baco on that block. Serve is over. Evenson with a knee sliding dig out on that serve to keep the volley going. Nicely done there by the Jaguar. And now the Vikings send it into the net, and the Jaguars get one closer. It is now 17-15, and Northern Cass will get the serve. down from the middle of the net. Nice elevation and a kill there for Jansen Jordheim. And Jaguars tied it up, but now the Vikings threatening to pull away with this one here, up by 3 now. 18-15. Remember, first one to 25 or you got to win by 2. Here's the set pushed over. McQuillan races up, tries to keep it alive. They have to get it over to that touch, and they do. Jaguars will control the free ball. The set coming in towards the middle of the net, and a whistle. And another net violation, and now the Jaguars get the serve back, and they're within 2. Once again, C team went to Northern Cass, 25-22, 13-25, and 15-9 in 3 sets as the Jaguars take a 2-1 victory in that C team game. And now the Vikings threatening to knot this matchup at a set apiece and force that 3rd set, as they're up by 3 right now, and the Jaguars would love to come back and sweep them out. They had a little bit of momentum there when they went down 14-9, tied it up at 14-14, and now the Vikings have outscored the Jaguars 5-2 on the last 7 points. McQuillan will touch up on it. Here's the set. Middle of the net attack is pushed over. Jags will control it. And that middle of the net attack goes into the net on the wrong side, and the Vikings will take a 20-16 lead. Once again on the serve is Jansen Jordheim for Kindred. And that one out of bounds. Point for the Jaguars, 20-17. Abby Robinson, the 5'5" junior, checks into the lineup here for Kindred. She'll be wearing number 3. That jump serve is over. McQuillan makes first contact. Here's the set to the far side. Dug out Evenson. And that one hit the Raptors, came down rather quickly, and the Jags couldn't control it. And it's 21-17 now as Kindred takes the lead, and McQuillan goes back on the serve here for the Vikings. McQuillan's jump serve goes into the net. Point Jaguars, 21-18, and Northern Cass is within 3. Evenson sends the serve over, battle for it at the net, and it's a point for Kindred. 22-18. Jaguars are right there. If Kindred scores again, that could spell trouble if the Jaguars can't rally here. And that serve just barely over. Jags will bump set it there, and sending it over is the unidentified number 4 player. And that'll be a point for the Vikings. It's 23-18. One hits the tape as it goes over, and it is an ace. It is an ace for Gracie Nelson. And it is now set point for the Vikings. And that one will be a lift. And that will be how set number 2 comes to an end. (25-19) in the second set. Here in favor of the Vikings. Sorry, 25-18. Let's make a manual adjustment there. I'm not sure how that one got flip-flop. 25-18. There we go. 25-18 is your official score of set number 2, I promise you. And now we're knotted up at 1 set apiece. We'll be back with the 3rd set right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
If you're looking for a bank or insurance agency that offers big bank products and small town service, then Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency is the way to go. Live in or near the Kindred area? Stop in and chat with a friendly banker or insurance agent about all of the convenient services and features they offer. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency are your neighbors who are here to help you grow and develop. Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Online at kindredstatebank.com.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive. All right, welcome back. It's the third and final set here. Jaguars take the first one, 25-21. Kindred battles back in set two to take it 25-18. And the Jaguars will get the serve here to start set three. Once again, JV is best of three in this matchup, and this will decide the winner of the match. And striking first is Sherritt for the Vikings. They take a 1-0 lead here in the set. And that one's tipped over, and I believe that's going to be a double touch. Whatever it was, it's a point for, they just changed the point, or did they? Yes, they did. 1-1, no, it's 2-0, yep. Now they changed their minds. They gave the point to Kindred. It did look like a lift on the Jaguars, and that was not the initial call, but then they changed it to what I'm presuming was the right call. And if it wasn't the right call, now justice has been served, I guess you could say. It's 2-1. Literally has it been served. Set near pin attack, pushed over. Vikings will control it. Send over a free ball that lands for a point. Sherritt gets another kill, and it's 3-1 in favor of the Jags. Or I'm sorry, yeah, it is 3-1 in favor of the Jags. I had to double check the scoreboard in the gym. And that one's pushed over, and it's not returnable by Kindred. So they were not able to control it, and the Jags get a point. It's 3-2. Now it's sent over and down. Kennedy Bacco. Oh, wait, no, it's stuck. So he gets the point. They're calling a lift on Northern Cass. So it's 4-2. I thought that one hit the floor. I almost gave Kennedy Bacco credit for the kill, and then all of a sudden the ball was still in the air, and I blinked my eyes for like 1 second, and the play was still on. Attack into the net. Another point for Kindred, and it's 5-2. First one to 15. If the Vikings get to 7 before the Jaguars score again, I would imagine that would be a Northern Cass timeout, the equivalent to a Northern Cass timeout. That one, ooh. I'd like to see the replay on that one. It looked like it dropped on the line, but maybe it didn't. And I've usually been wrong on those in the past, so I'll give credit where credit's due to that back line judge making the call. McQuillan sends it over. There's the set, and that one's out of bounds. And now the Vikings, oh wait, was it? No, point to the Jaguars. It was probably, if it was out of bounds, it was probably tipped, and 5-4. I had a piece of equipment in my way of that particular part of the court, so I couldn't see what happened there. Net violation on Northern Cass. That makes it 6-4 in favor of the Vikings. That serve. They gave the point to Kindred, but the back line judge said that the ball landed in bounds. I'm sorry, they gave the point to the Jaguars. Back line judge put the flag down, which would suggest that it was in bounds. But they're giving the point to the Jags, and it's 6-5. That goes into the net. We're knotted up at 6. 6-all here in set number 3. First one to 15 or to win by 2. That one's pushed over there by Murphy. Now pushed back over there by Addie Rust. And net violation gives Kindred the lead back at 7-6. McQuillan will go back on the serve. High arcing serve is over. Here's the set, middle of the net attack, blocked at the net, and the Jaguars keep it alive. Evenson on the second touch, pushed over there by Rust. Rust will set it, and the attack over by Abby Webley. Now Kindred will control it, and it'll be sent over, dug out there by Webley. That one goes onto the basketball hoop, and it will eventually come down and be sent over by McQuillan, but it goes out of bounds. That ties the game up at 7. For a moment there, I thought the ball was going to get stuck on the basketball hoop. Kind of reminds me of that marble game in the game show from a few years back called Minute to Win It. We had a piece of Scotch tape at the end of a down slanted table, and you had to try and get the marbles to stick on that tape without falling off. That's kind of what that reminded me of there. Gracie Nelson, the 5'7" junior, will go on the serve. Blocked at the net, and point Jaguars, 8-8. out of bounds. Point Jags. And they take the lead now at 9-8. So both teams have had 2 leads here in set 3. And another point for the Jags. I believe it's the first 2-point lead for Northern Cass here in set 3, and that's going to force Kindred to talk things over. We'll let them do that while we take a break and be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Clay Erdman at 701-630-2113 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
All right, welcome back to Kindred High School here as we get ready to wrap up, put a bow on this junior varsity contest, but it's the good one so far. Jags at one point couldn't do anything better than tie it, and now they lead by 2 at 10-8. And the last time it was tied was at 8-8. Jump serve is over. McQuillan makes first contact. Set and the attack. Jags keep it alive, push it back over, and it drops in front of the line. And getting the kill there for the Jaguars is Ari Anderson, the 5'7" sophomore. 11-8. Couldn't have placed that any more perfectly, any deeper than that, and it would have been out of bounds. If the Jaguars score here, it'd be the first 4-point advantage for either team in this set. A bad angle, couldn't do much about that. And the Vikings will get the serve back, trailing by 2, 11-9. So once again, neither team has had more than a 3-point lead here in the third set. Up to this point. That one will go into the crowd. It'll be a kill for the Jags. And going back on the serve is the 5'7" junior, Abby Weebly. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. That one tried to be punched over by McQuillan, but came a little short, went into the net instead, and now a 13-9 lead for Northern Cass, and Kindred will take another timeout, and so will we. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude.
Magnitude Sports would like to thank our broadcast team and partners for making this broadcast possible. Visit the homepage at msportsnet.com and click on our sponsor's logo to learn more about the products and services they can provide for you.
Magnitude Sports wishes to thank the team and broadcast boosters for the continued support of their favorite sports teams. Please patronize the businesses shown here when you have the opportunity to do so.
All right, welcome back to Kindred High School, and the Jaguars are 2 points away from securing the W here in this junior varsity match. They'll push it back over, but the Jaguars are there. Evenson with a bump set there for Anderson, who sends it over. And now it's back to McQuillan. She has to send over a free ball. Evenson touches up on it. Now the set pushed over in 2 and a diving dig out. Evenson's able to dig it out back on the other side here for the Jags. And now the Vikings go on the attack and into the net. on the Jaguars, and it's a point for Kindred, and it's 13-10. That one is through the blockers and down, but it didn't matter. It's a net violation on Kindred. And now it is match point here for the Northern Cass Jaguars. That serve is over. Sending it back, there's Jordheim. And Jordheim will get credit for the kill as the Jags unable to return it. And the Vikings stay alive for at least one more volley. Coming in to serve for Kindred will be Ava Spellhog, the 5'4" sophomore. Evenson makes first contact. There's the set and out of bounds. And the Vikings are now within 2 here as they've scored 2 on match point for Northern Cass. Spellhog will try and serve up another one here, try and get her team 1 closer. That one's over, and it is a net violation on Kindred, and that ends the game as the Northern Cass Jaguars will take the win 15-12 here in set number 3. They win the JV match 25-21, 18-25, and 15-12. And once again, your final in the C team, it's Northern Cass 2-1, 25-22, 13-25, and 15-9 in the C team match. We'll go off air. The varsity game will be starting in about 5 to 10 minutes here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Thanks so much for watching.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.